Hey fellas, we're back out here in the kitchen. Got some new fun stuff to talk about. Fire extender, fire starter. I always say you come up with the fire, you come up with the ember, and you turn that into flame, and then you put that into something that will extend the flame. And this is the latest, greatest that the internet has been coming up with. They're called fire plugs. They're pretty easy to carry around. I like them because the cotton and Vaseline trick is fantastic. Just the best fire flame extender. I feel very usable. The problem with Vaseline and cotton is that in warm weather, oh boy, that Vaseline starts to get real thin and it runs into everything, gets into your gear, and it's just a slimy mess. And you know, when you're out and about, that's not what you want. Cotton and candle wax is a little bit different. Now, this is a dental gauze, is what they call it. You can get it through the normal scumbags on the online and all the other medical establishment, and all it is a cotton tube. If you're if you're getting your teeth worked on, and they put these in there to soak up the drool and the bad words and blood and broken teeth and so that's what the dental gauze is. And what they've done is they've soaked this in wax. If you take a candle wax, beeswax works really well, just for the simple fact that beeswax burns very cleanly. It doesn't make a lot of soot and charcoal and ash or wax. Beeswax, for whatever reason, burns very, very cleanly. So if you take a lot of beeswax and melt it down in a container safely, and then take these guys and chuck them in there so that they can soak, and then you pluck them back out, bloop, and let them dry, what you end up with is a fire plug. These are pretty cool. I'm kind of excited about this whole idea. It's not slimy. They don't have to be kept dry-ish. They don't have to be kept anywhere. I wouldn't put it in your pocket, but as a flame extender, they work very, very well. So the idea is that you have cotton with a wax. Their color. This is green because what they're also doing is adding crayon to the wax, and it gives it some color. This is a green crayon. I have some that were red crayon and blue crayon. I'm not sure the crayons burn as cleanly as some of the wax, but the crayon might be free-ish. You can come up with a glut of dumb crayons, and that wax will burn with cotton. So that's kind of the idea. So if you give this guy a little bit of a twist and a pull, you can see it comes apart. You don't soak it so much that the inside is not still fluffy. So once you pull these apart, and that fluffy will really, let's see here, safety, firsto, we're going to give this a, we could, I have lit this with spark, with ferrocerium rod, the old scratchy sparky. But just for this video, we're talking about the fire plug and how well they work. So there's a match, there's a flame, there's a single little flame, and you give it a touch, just a touch, and you can see it's burning. It's awesome. Just a touch, and you've got a flame extender. I've timed these things 5-6 minutes for a whole plug. I mean, I tore that in half. You could actually save this for later. Or if you let's get out the old safety. If you wanted to light this on one side of a campfire start and give that a touch, move this to the other side, and have a couple of them going at the same time. Kind of a guarantee to get a campfire started. Naturally, out here in the kitchen, we've always got the safety. Don't do this in the living room, you know. But there you go, fire plug. It's It's not crazy hot. It's not a blowtorch. It's not a road flare. But hey, that's pretty good as far as in a breeze, in a wind, with things that are damp that might need a little drying out. This isn't the end all be all, but I think I've found my replacement of Vaseline and cotton into cotton and wax. Fire plug. Every day, fellas, you learn or you teach. On a good day, you do both.